What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new here, my name is JJ, and here on my channel we play with makeup. And if you came to see something flawless and amazing and out of the box, you came to the wrong channel because I'm still learning how to do makeup, so you guys get to sit here and watch me be a mess on the internet. Make sure you follow me on my social media platforms that they're going to be popping up somewhere around here. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I am doing a giveaway, and all the description for the giveaway is all in my Instagram post. I'm giving away one of the Morphe new Pride palettes. So make sure you go and check that out. So if this is your first time here and you don't know what's going on, it is Pride Month and we're coming to an end. We're almost to the end, but all of Pride Month I have posted a video a week. We have done looks inspired by the Pride flag, all the colors from the flag, and each video we learn a little bit about the gay community's history. So in today's video, we are actually gonna be learning a little bit about drag. But before we get into that, I will show you which palettes that I'm using. I've already kind of beat my face with my foundation, concealer, all that fun stuff. I'm not going to tell you guys what I use because it's the same thing from my last video. So if you want to know, just go watch my last video. Links down below, not here because I haven't figured it out. It's down here. So with Pride Month, I thought we would use the Lady Gaga Stupid Love palette. I've opened it. And I think I swatched maybe one color. I don't even think I swatched. Yeah, it doesn't look like I swatched anything. I got this like 2 weeks ago in the mail, a couple weeks ago, and I haven't used it yet, so I thought I would use it today because today's color is blue, and there are some blue colors in here, so we're gonna go ahead and use this today. And Lady Gaga's a huge LGBTQ advocate, so what better person than to use one of her palettes? But shout out to my friend Jen. Jen always surprises me with like the funnest makeup. So I got home and there was a bag on my makeup desk. I was like, what is this? And I picked it up. It was literally a bag of makeup that she just never uses and decided to give to me. And one of them was a Juvia's Place makeup palette. And I'm sure you know what's going on in the world. The Black Lives Matter movement is happening. So what better way than to use a palette that was created by a black woman? Juvia's Place was created, I don't know how to say her name. It's really hard. I feel like I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Her name is Chichi Eberu. I think I could be completely wrong. She's the owner of Juvia's Place. So we're gonna use Lady Gaga and some Juvia's Place in today's eye colors. So the first palette that we're gonna go into is it's called the Magic Mini by Juvia's. This palette right here. And first off, I really love this packaging because it's very like from African descent. And fun fact, if you didn't know this, I for some reason have this really big like fascination by the African culture. And I've already told John this for our honeymoon. I actually want to go to Africa. I've always wanted to go to Africa. I just think the culture and everything is just so interesting and it's so amazing. It's something I want to learn about. So if you look at this packaging, it's very African culture centered. Even when you open it up, there is the same picture right there. Bam, bam. And I don't really know the names of these because some of them I cannot pronounce. Like there's a color called kanji. I don't know. I'm not trying to be rude and say them wrong. I really don't know how to say them. One is called like Nubia, one's called Aja, one's called Buzo, I think it is. But the one we're gonna use today, so the first one we're gonna use is this really dark blue right here, and I really can't pronounce it. I really don't want to mess it up. It's Yejide, so Yejide. I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna go find out what that means. But we're gonna use that. We're gonna do this in the first half of our eye, and then I'm gonna blend it out with the lighter shade. I haven't decided if I want to do dark in the inside and light on the outside. I think that's what I'm going to do. So you guys already know, we just go for it and we see what happens. So here we go. This is actually my first time actually using a Juvia's Place palette, so I'm actually really excited. I hear their foundation is phenomenal, which I don't have yet, but I need to get it. So that should be next on my list of things to buy. My makeup desk is so dirty right now. There's like so much stuff everywhere. All right, so we're just going to go right into it. So I'm sure some of you know what drag is. If you don't know, it's basically female impersonation. A man dresses up as a female impersonator. And, ooh, she's pigmented. Do you see that? It's already coming off so... Wow! So the term drag has been said to originated from, I believe, the 17th century, during Shakespeare during some of his plays. So apparently back in the day, when a Shakespeare was doing his plays, women weren't allowed to be in the plays. Don't know why. Stupid. I know it's dumb. So men would have to play female roles. So this is where they believe the term drag was originated from, because the dresses that men would wear would drag on the floor. So they would just say drag. So when female impersonation came to America, I can't say this word, it was known as vaudeville, I don't know. I'm probably not saying that right at all. But when it came to America, that's what it was called. And it gained traction in the 20th century. It included comedy, music, burlesque, and it was just a type of entertainment. So it was through this vaudeville, whatever that word. I'm just gonna say the V word. So it was through the V word that drag became very popular in America. So Julian Eltinge, I'm probably not saying his name right. He became one of the first well-known drag queens because of the V word. So his drag actually went past this acting that was the V word, and he actually became one of the highest paid actors in the world, surpassing even Charlie Chaplin during that time. I didn't know that. That's interesting facts. So female impersonation in the history of drag kind of came together in the gay community around the 1930s. So this was around the Prohibition era, and the gays were using underground clubs to get their alcohol and for a place to just express themselves. So because they found these underground and secret places to be themselves, they decided to just continue to do drag. So they dressed up as drag queens. So there was an increased popularity in drag, and there was actually a term for it during this time. So during the Prohibition era, so in these speakeasies where drag was welcomed, it actually had a name for it. It was called the pansy craze. That's very offensive. I feel like that's very offensive, the pansy craze. So if you remember from one of my last videos, we talked about the Stonewall riots. So this was all going down during the Stonewall riots as well. So during the Stonewall movement, there was actually a well-known drag queen at the time. Her name was Flawless Sabrina, and she organized multiple pageants all throughout the United States. And they showcased drag queens much like a traditional beauty pageant. And during this time, Flawless Sabrina was arrested many times, so she was in public in drag, and she was even included in talk shows, which is very unheard of during the time. And from what I read, a lot of the drag queens during this time were from the Black community. So during this time, they moved to areas in New York like Upper Manhattan, and then in neighborhoods like Harlem and Washington Heights. And it was here that the drag ball culture was created. Well, it says that's where they believed it kind of originated in the 1970s, which our last video for Pride Month, we will be talking about underground balls and all that fun stuff. So slowly and slowly, drag culture started to become more well-known and a little bit more popular back in the 1970s. And during this time was when, if you don't know, you need to go watch it because it's a really good movie. Rocky Horror Picture Show came out, and if the actor that played it was Tim Curry, he actually played a transvestite drag, it was a gender bender kind of movie. You really need to watch it. It's a musical if you haven't seen it. But this is where that movie was popular during that time. So then we moved to the 1990s, where I'm sure all of you know, and if you don't, you've been living under a rock, where RuPaul became popular. RuPaul is one of the big reasons why drag became so mainstream and so popular. In the 1980s and 90s, RuPaul made a name for herself in the clubs. So a big part of RuPaul's success came from a 1993 single titled Supermodel. Fun fact, if you didn't know this, RuPaul is actually the first drag queen to ever be a part of a major makeup brand for MAC Cosmetics. Also got his own talk show on VH1 and a morning radio show. So that's all I'm gonna do with the Juvia's Place color right on this eye. So now I'm going to the Stupid Love palette. And there's a lot of different blues, but I kind of want to go in, I feel like I want to go in with this one. It's called Peace. It's a lighter blue, kind of like an oceany kind of blue, like a sea foam kind of blue. I'm really bad with colors. I just say it's blue. So I'm going to try and pack this on the end and try and blend them together. Let's see how this turns out. So back in 2009, RuPaul dropped RuPaul's Drag Race, and if you haven't seen it, you need to go see it. I believe it's on Netflix or Hulu or one of the two. I am personally not a diehard fan like most, I don't want to say most of the gay community, because I feel like that's offensive and people might get mad at me just because I assume they're gay, they watch drag queens. But I am one that I don't really watch it. I'm not one of those dedicated people that watches RuPaul every week. I used to, but I'm not anymore. I just don't have time. I just do other things. I just kind of hear about it from friends and from other people, like through YouTubes and stuff, like to watch random videos. But it's a really good show, and for those of you that have never been to a drag show, you need, well, when Miss Rona is over, you have to go to a drag show. It's like one of the funnest experiences ever, and it's so fun. I have a few friends that are drag queens, and they are phenomenal, just truly inspiring. You guys already see, I do just basic makeup, and I would love for one day to, like, I would totally do drag. Like, I know I have a beard, but I'd either rock the beard or I would shave it off and just do a drag look. Like, I really want to do a drag makeup video with somebody and, like, have them transform me, because I think that'd be so fun. I think I would work it out as a drag queen. I think you could do it. Just give me, like, some tequila shots and it's a wrap. I'd be on my world tour. So you guys already know, I always have technical issues, so this video is probably going to be a little bit shorter than the rest of them. I'm still trying to figure that out. But if you want to learn more about drag history, there's still so much more that goes into this. I just gave you guys a quick little highlights of everything. Go research it, go learn your gay history, because I feel like drag is a really big part of gay history as well. Just talking about this, I'm ready. I'm ready to go be a drag queen. I'm ready to put on some heels. Do I want to shave my legs? I used to shave my legs. I don't know if I want to shave my legs anymore. Is there like stockings or something I can wear? Is that a thing? What do you put over your legs? Oh my god. See, maybe I'm not supposed to be a drag queen. Maybe I just like... So I'm gonna go with another, it's a little sparkly color, but right here in the inner corner of my eye. It is this color right here. It's called Fun Tonight. I'm gonna just take it on my finger. This finger. And I'm just gonna put it right here on the inner corner. Hopefully it comes out okay, because I mean, I really don't know. I don't know. I feel like I should have used a brush for this, but I don't know. Oh man, it's smearing everywhere. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, I like the little sparkle in the corner. It's cute, but I feel like I should have used a brush. Definitely should have used a brush. Whatever. It is what it is. Alright, you guys, that's all I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to put on a lash. I really need to sit down and work on my lashes, because it's horrible. It's so bad. Maybe I'll try. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do this eye. I'm gonna try and put on a lash. We'll see how this goes. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. I went ahead and did the other eye. I actually was able to put on a lash. I don't know why. Not saying that Lily lashes are the best. I own one pair of Lily lashes and 2 pairs of like Morphe lashes. And so far, the Lily lashes go on easier for me. I don't know if that's just because they're Lily lashes. I really have no idea, but they go on easier for me. So I was able to put on a lash. I put a little bit of highlight, just a little bit of highlighter. Nothing crazy. And obviously I put on a lip gloss. Which one did I use? Where did it go? Where'd it go? Oh, this one. It's just the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip. It's probably not going to focus. Super glittery, super sparkly. That's all I used. I feel for these videos, I want the focus more to be on the eyes and not the lips. So, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. We already know the video's not going to be over yet, so before we get to that part, make sure you like and subscribe, and you share this with all your friends and family and your loved ones. Put me out there. And I appreciate you guys all that come and sit down and watch me, because I don't do anything special. We already talked about this. I just sit here and play with makeup and you guys come watch me. So thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. Like and subscribe. Go watch my last videos. And I'm going to send it off to my friend Bert, who's also doing the color blue. So without further ado, I'm going to send it off over to my friend Bert.
Hi everyone, so for those who do not know me, my name is Alberto, but I go by Bert. I just wanted to start this video off by saying thank you to JJ for allowing me to be a part of this Pride series. When he first asked me, I was shocked, and honestly, I'm still shocked right now, but I'm honestly just truly honored that he asked me to be a part of this, and to be able to just share my story or just give knowledge on anything that I'm about to say right now. And those who have already been a part of it, you know, it's been touching and it's moving and emotional and it's educational. And so I'm excited to get this going. So as you guys all know, the color this week is blue. And so the reason why I chose the color blue is because I love the color blue, like all shades of blue I love. And honestly, I was super excited that no one else wanted this color from the people that JJ asked, and because I would have thrown down for this color, like I would have fought for it. Just kidding. And so now I'm going to show you guys all the palettes that I use to create this eye look. And of course, first and foremost, I had to use the Jeffree Star Bluebuds palette. I'm obsessed with this palette. And I apologize in advance if this looks backwards or if it looks like I'm drifting off. I'm trying my best to just look at you guys, but I'm using my front camera to record this, and because I wanted to look at myself and just to make sure that everything is going good throughout the video. And yeah, so just bear with me. So the colors that I use to create this look, majority of them are from the Jeffree Star palette. I used these two, I used these two, I used this one, and then I used this for my inner corner. That's it for the first palette. And then I also use the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette from her Vault collection. And I only used one color, and that's this blue one right here. And now I used like 3 different shades of glitter for the inner corner. And now before I show you guys this palette, don't judge me. My niece had broken into, she got into this palette, so it's a bit busted, but it still does the job. Okay, so the moment of truth. This is from Beauty Creations, and this is their Splash of Glitters 2 palette. So they do have an original version. I'm sure you can just go on like beautycreations.com, or they have their Instagram, and then you can go to the link from there. I bought this at a makeup store, Shop Glamify Me at the Modesto Mall, and that's where I got this palette. But let me just show you the damage that my niece did really quick. Love that for us. But really quick, let me show you the colors that I use. I use these 2, and then I use this one. So I use those 3 to get this, you know, really pretty light blue, baby blue shade for my inner corner. And because I wanted the focus to be on my eyes, I decided just to do a nude lip and a simple gloss. Okay, so before I go into whatever it is that I wanted to talk about, I just wanted to briefly talk about Black Lives Matter and just say that even though social media has been dying down with it, we need to continue to speak up, continue to donate if you can, sign petitions and share information, and just continue educating everyone on it, because some people just may not be speaking up because they're just not educated enough, or there's the people that are just stupid and just ignorant. Sorry for excuse my language, but yeah, so that's all that I wanted to say about that. And yeah, okay, and so now that I have addressed Black Lives Matter, I'm gonna kind of switch topics and now share a story of mine and share about a topic that's very serious, and that's suicide. And so I understand if from here on out you don't want to finish out this video. I'm only just trying to share my story and share off information that I found online that will hopefully help someone, or just helps you learn and understand this topic. And so I'm going to talk about the Trevor Project. And if you don't know what the Trevor Project is, they are an LGBTQ organization that specializes in crisis prevention and suicide, specifically from the ages 25 and younger, so the LGBTQ youth. And yeah, so just a couple of facts that I got from their website. They have all their sources on there, so I just wanted to make sure I got all my facts straight before I came on and said anything. I don't want to give off any false information, but one being that suicide is the second leading cause of death amongst young people from ages 10 to 24. Second being that LGBTQ youth are that come from highly rejected families are 8.4 times more likely to have considered or have attempted suicide than those who come from no rejecting or low rejecting families. And then another being that 1 out of 6 students nationwide from high school grades 9 through 12 have seriously considered suicide. And so, hearing all these facts, it's like mind-blowing. It's just crazy. And I never saw myself as being the kind of person who thought negatively about themselves or thought like dark things, but towards the end of 2019 / kind of beginning of 2020, I was kind of in this weird dark mood and dark place in my life, and I honestly, like, I've never said this out loud, but I had seriously considered suicide. And like, hearing that, like, it's kind of crazy, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but I just wanted to kind of leave a message and let those know that, who may be struggling with their sexuality, or, if you're struggling with a family who isn't accepting of who you are, or if you're going just through a dark time and you kind of don't know what to do, I kind of just wanted to say, you're valuable, you're important, someone out there loves you. And these are things that I never really said to myself or never really heard, or, I'm proud of you, and so I want to be that person for you right now to tell you those things and just say that you are important. And I hope that you know that your life is way more precious than, just ending it. And I know that all of this is easier said than done, trust me, but just know, take it a day at a time. I will have JJ link down all the information for the Trevor Project, the number that you can call, and the website and everything. I do want to end this on a happy note and just say that, we're all important, we're all equal, we're brought onto this world for a reason, and we all deserve a place here. And so, I want to just thank again JJ to the bottom of my heart for allowing me and giving me this platform to share information and just kind of share my story and just share for information and, just to kind of have fun with makeup and learn. I hope you guys had a good one, and I hope you guys enjoy and follow JJ because he's amazing. Bye.